Hello everyone, welcome to Helium Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. Now this is a general read. This is any aspect of your life, so just take it how it best resonates. Ooh, married, single, anything in between, finances. Oops. As soon as I said that here, yeah, someone here is manifesting. As soon as I said finances, that come out with two more cards. Yeah, I see some of you manifesting and having a victory. You have the skills, the tools you need to manifest this victory. Yeah, there's been a little indecision here. You might not even see this coming. I feel like some of you could get some kind of recognition or reward here, and you may not see it coming, but if you're indecisive and it's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses to see, you can manifest what it is you desire. I do see a Gemini energy here. Yeah, if you have somebody here who's indecisive, yeah. So now this could be yourself, Libra, or I do see a Gemini energy, or just someone who's kind of thinking of things a couple ways, unable to make some kind of a decision. Someone's in their head here, doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, I do see a little Sag energy, but I do see someone manifesting. It is often communication. You may not see this coming, but if it's the other way around, we got somebody here analyzing a situation, possibly unable to make a decision, but look at, there is communication. This is somebody wanting to lay the foundation. I actually feel there's going to be recognition and reward here for something. I do see a victory, but I also see a person here who wants to communicate. They want to lay down a foundation. This is the start of something, but it's communicating, I feel, without a lot of emotion. And it could be this person who's done this and they didn't see it. Now they could be seeing it, because this is a person who often speaks truth. Very unemotional at times. Oh, look what just come out. Change. Ooh, look at that. Somebody here is definitely going through change. There's change for the better too, but this is a person here. You could have a person coming back around. You may not see it coming. Someone here is single, but it's time for change. This is, this is an energy of some sort of success, definitely financial recognition here. Someone's taking care of themselves. It's an independent energy, but this person wants to lay a foundation. See, it's somebody here who I feel knows, they're aware they need to make some changes here. Maybe how they communicate. It's often a person who kind of acts a little like they're not interested, but it could be somebody here who maybe didn't see this coming. But I got to tell you, this is someone who there's desire to manifest this. And then we have a person waiting. All these cards came out, and I feel like they're all here for a reason. It's saying to trust your intuition. See, it's time for change of lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. This is a person who has faith in themselves. They know, they're aware. They're very much aware of changes. But it's a person who's feeling very confident here. They're trusting their inner knowing. It's like they already know. I feel like you know who this person is too, but it's about investing, hoping this pays off. This is someone here, it's definitely an energy of balancing head and heart too, but this is someone who I feel is planting the seeds, hoping something pays off, but it's about interest. It's about learning, someone learning something, what you're interested, or you're interested in them and waiting. Someone's waiting for a situation. This is often someone expanding their horizons too. So this is also someone who knows about this structural change, lifestyle changes. They're aware. I feel like you're both very aware that you're manifesting this. The Wizard of Awareness. Somebody very strong mind, strong will, but it's how they're communicating. Planting the seed, sowing the seeds, hoping it pays off. But some of you may have felt something was off, or if you're the one who communicated this way, this is often someone, hey, do you want to just do something and get together? It often lacks emotion. So, but it's someone taking a step back now, seeing things a little differently. You're probably different than the usual type, but I feel it's someone going to try something different here. I do, and I do feel it has to do with communicating. So I do see this energy of taking a little step back. This is somebody making a decision after things, through the calm. And it is an energy of cooperating, compromising, knowing there needs to be change. So this is interesting. This person, I mean, this is just being aware too. Tell me about the Magician energy. Yeah, someone who's single. We got two single people. You're manifesting each other. You both kind of have what you need. Yeah, you're both I feel you're aware of this, but it has to do with recognition and reward. Tell me about this victory. This is someone's often too. It's like the Six of Wands. But with this card, it actually is a victory because it's an energy of somebody here manifesting. But it has to do with someone feeling indecisive or not seeing something coming. We're going to see here. Yeah, see, someone's not seeing this coming. So it's telling you to kind of prepare here. See, it's about being prepared. I feel some of you are kind of preparing while you wait. But this person's about to try something different here. And I feel like you're probably different than their usual type. Because it's often a person who feels someone's not their type. Something is off, But it's a person who I feel hasn't made 100% decision yet, because it's an energy of something coming in they don't see coming. But look at that. Their cup runneth over. See, this is someone who's a lot more emotional internally than they are externally. And that's what I feel. They come across as cold. They're very structured, strict. They have a particular lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. But they feel very confident about something here. And it is about this cup. Planting the seed, and then it's the emotion, starting things off right. Someone didn't start something off right here, I feel. Or they just didn't see it coming, but regardless. Yeah, it's a person feeling confused, but you can see internal. It's about connecting on that emotional level too. Because it's someone who comes across as not emotional, but and I do see a little mystery here. It could be someone feeling a little confused. They don't see something coming, so they're kind of in their head, but this is an energy of emotion, deep emotions, going within. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody here. It's a little obsession. So this is someone obsessed. But it's about how to communicate. See, the devil. Yeah, so I feel it's overthinking too. I feel someone here has a tendency to really overthink. But it has to do with communicating. This person needs to, they know they need to change. They could be a workaholic, whatever their issues are. There's something here. But like I say, with this energy, it's an energy of someone who kind of acts like they're not interested, or they're kind of aloof. There's no emotion, but it's there. It's very internal. Yeah, I think someone is a little obsessed here. Tell me about the World. I mean, this is change, and it's an energy of knowing it's time for change. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody here doing the same thing over and over again, overthinking, obsessing. Yeah, someone can't stop thinking about this. Something to do with the communication, laying the foundation, yeah. Manifesting, mirroring. You're both thinking of each other. You're both wanting this. You both want this victory. So what is this person's problem? Now, either they're a rinse and repeat workaholic, or they just have a habit of communicating that way, where they need to share more emotion. Because it is somebody who kind of comes across as emotionally detached. But I feel we got two people mirroring. Look at single, manifesting each other, thinking of each other. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone feeling kind of drained. They keep thinking of the same thing. Yeah, it could be someone who comes back around and then rejects somebody here. But I do feel it's more of it being emotionally drained, feeling kind of confused, not sure what to think. And possibly because of this, missing an opportunity. This is someone who feels they've missed an opportunity. I think you're manifesting each other. It's like two people the same. And there's change coming, though. And it is change for the better. Let's have a look at this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who's been very stuck protecting everything they worked for. So this is what's holding this person back. Protecting their heart, protecting everything they've worked for. See, the tables are turning too. Where you may feel how this person does, you may be changing how you feel because of this. Where now the other person's feeling protecting themselves, their heart, or everything they worked for. But it's just like nobody's budging or moving here because we have someone waiting. I feel too, we have someone who's not going to budge or move and make the move. But this is the situation that's going to come to fruition because I see someone being wise. It has to do with faith and loyalty. See, somebody here didn't feel super confident about something here, but I feel it's their structure, their lifestyle they need to change. This is someone married to their job, I feel too. Like literally married to their job. But it's about being on the same page. I actually feel like that it's just about being on the same page. It's about communication. So someone just kind of thinking, learning something here. See, learning. Yeah. Learning the hard way, often the school of hard knocks. But it's about faith and loyalty, feeling confident. See, someone didn't feel too confident about something. Maybe they felt like you weren't their type, but it's all about this investing and interest. See, they want to learn something here. This is somebody wanting to know, but it has to have to do with communicating. And this person planting the seed. See, and somebody here offered up the seed, hoping for victory. And I do feel there is going to be a victory. There is going to be this situation coming to fruition. So someone trusting their inner knowing. They already know the answers they're seeking. You're both very much aware. Into me I see. You've both gone within. You both want this. You're thinking, it's very internal, but you're both thinking about each other here. Knowing there's an opportunity here being missed. A magical opportunity. And there we have the investing. Someone's hoping this pays off. Yeah, like I say, this is often a person who's kind of not so sure if the person is interested, but then learning there is, and it is coming to fruition. I do see someone expanding the horizons. I feel like they're working, rinse and repeat as well. They're drained, they're tired, but they are definitely a person who, very strong mind, very strong-willed energy, very they have a good perspective on things, but they see things, right? This is somebody intelligent, wise. They trust their inner knowing. They feel confident. They have faith in themselves to make the right choice. But it's almost like someone's second guessing themselves. It's like they already know the answers they're seeking. In fact, both of you. It's a person taking a break, pinned down by their thoughts here. See, it's all about calm. It's about just being calm. Taking a little bit of a break, a little time out, much needed rest. Someone's clearing something out here too. What are they doing? And I feel that we got a person waiting, but this is somebody while waiting, this person's expanding the horizons, and that's why I feel workaholic, working and working, feeling drained. But they're determined here. It's their willpower. Yeah, see, it's all about waiting, happiness and joy. They see the bigger picture. They do know they need to make changes, lifestyle changes, structural changes. I think this person's exhausted. I feel that they need a break. I do. And I do see something about time. Maybe just waiting for the right time. Every time this person's ready to reach out, I feel like I do feel workaholic working. But it's also about missing other opportunities. So it is a person who does need some kind of a break. So they've been kind of thinking here. Definitely pinned down by their thoughts. Yeah, it's an energy of, see, it's where someone wasn't feeling confident. Now they're feeling more confident. So someone's had a little bit of a break, a little time out. So now they feel confident, but they also have a lot of self-control. They're taming that beast within themselves. See, this is a person who they know themselves. They know themselves, they overthink, and they just create confusion. But this is definitely somebody with a bit of a dark cloud hanging over them. So it's about clearing things up here. And that little bit of calm, a time out, they feel more confident. Yeah, it's a person feeling more bold. So it's about initiating a conversation. They want this. There's desire. It's this, two of you both have this desire, but they have to be the one to make some kind of a move. Let this person initiate, because when they initiate, they're thinking clearly, they feel confident, and they feel prepared. So somebody didn't feel too prepared for something. But yeah, like I say, they definitely want to initiate. They're manifesting. Tell me more about this person. See, they're feeling more bold, more confident about initiating. What is this person? There's something else they're thinking about here too. It's what's been keeping them stuck. Holding on to something. I do think it's someone who's worked very hard to get where they're at financially, but I feel a lot of this is with that pinned down by their thoughts and taking a break. Yes, they feel more confident about what they're manifesting, that they're prepared, they have everything they need. So there's some sort of change the way this person's thinking. But they definitely are aware that changes are needed. Yeah, see, they're even becoming more and more confident, feeling bold. Some Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Gemini. But it's about bold. This person could be very charming, very funny. I think this is someone who needed a break. They work too much, and I feel they know they need to make lifestyle changes. And I see emotional fulfillment. They see the bigger picture here. And they also know that you're waiting. But it's about waiting for the right time. So something about time. Yeah, it's almost like this person, it's like every time they're ready to make some kind of a move, to initiate, to communicate, maybe something's coming up here. Tell me more about the world. Yeah, see, starting something new. Seeing happy, very positive, high vibrational. There's an attraction, the pull. This person feels that pull, that need for change. And it is about being stable. See, partnering up, coming together. It's about getting together. This person's ready for change. But the tables are turned, so some of you have gone through change yourself. You know what because of how something started here. At this time, this is someone who's exhausted, drained. Feel like it's about laying the foundation, communicating. But it all has to do with who started it. Let this person initiate, because then you know they're confident, well rested, they're thinking clearly. Yeah. It's kind of look, it's trying to tell me something here. See, it's about timing. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. They're very intuitive. They're trusting their inner knowing. It's like they already know. They know you're waiting. And I do see that head and heart, but finding balance. So this is about their life too. Their life needing more balance. But this is also an energy of patience, compromise, successful compromise too. Yeah. I feel like you and this person are, I mean, you can see them feeling more and more confident, initiating a conversation. See, they feel confident about it because they've taken a break. So it's a decision that they're making. So this is good. Let them initiate. Yeah, and there's that Two of Cups that has been sitting here. I was right there when I pulled it out. So it's about the two of you initiating and having a conversation. See, they know you want to talk. But it's about it's like how to get it started here. Like, this person, I do think they're a little afraid you might, because the tables are turned, that you might reject them. Maybe they ignored you or rejected you. They can't stop thinking about this. Like, I feel there's, it's almost like obsession here of the devil. But definitely that workaholic. See, this is somebody achieving goals, what they hope to achieve. See, they're manifesting. They're hoping to achieve something here. And it is, I feel, financial. This is somebody here investing in something. But it's about, this person knows you're interested in having a conversation, but it has to do with time. It has to do with patience. It has to do with learning something. Two of you talking, seeing eye to eye, being on the same page. I feel like you're going to make an agreement with this person. Yeah, see, there's that initiate. A feminine initiating. See, let this person initiate. This is someone who often feels something's off. Ooh, is this person old school rules? I mean, this is often somebody rather progressive. They're very open-minded. And I mean, some of you, there could be a choice here, but I just feel like it's this person's energy, because it's all of this manifesting the energies of the kings, the queens, manifesting what they desire, financial stability, a partner, see a new start. This is someone ready for change. They're ready for change. I think it's the mirroring and the tables are turning. See who's initiating. Nobody's budging or moving. But let this person initiate, because then you know that they're confident with the decision they've made. They are an overthinker. They are analytical. They are often someone who strategizes too. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. There's the Nine of Cups. Being cautious, being careful what you wish for. This is a little bit of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, this very practical, see, I don't know if it's two people kind of, I feel like it's the way they communicate, trying something different, and somebody's feeling it's off. So this is why let them initiate, because it's telling me the feminine may have initiated. Yeah, I feel like they're open-minded, but there's this kind of confusion. Because the Hierophant's here, and often with that energy, with someone who wants to take they want to initiate a conversation, it's feeling confident they're making the right choice. I mean, there's desire here. There's a lot of desire. This is somebody very happy, very positive. They've gone through some kind of change. But like I say, let this person be the one to do it. It does look like they're a little old school for some reason. But yet here, I feel they're kind of open-minded, but yet feeling kind of confused. A little fear of being rejected too. Especially if this person did this to you, the table's turning. They feel the tables are going to turn. See, again, this is the timing. Hoping something pays off, waiting for the right time. So this is somebody who I feel has a lot going on. They're, obviously busy. They need a break. So this is someone taking a break, maybe a vacation, a rest. But it's all about interest. See, their interest. They know you're interested. You know they're interested. See, getting together, doing things together, going down this path. It's all about the time. I feel this person doesn't have a lot of time, but they know they need to make structural changes to make time. That's what it's all about, to show they're interested to invest in this. They want to invest. They see happiness. They're looking into the future in this energy. They're kind of like, yeah, I can see myself here. So while you're waiting, this person's definitely been working, expanding their horizons. They know, they're very aware you're waiting to have a conversation. But this is about spending time together, doing things together, building each other up. The things you have in common. See, they've learned some things here. It could be where you both work a lot and you're a little bit drained, but the tables are turning as far as rejection, because there's somebody offering this, the other person drained or tired, or they're just not sure what to think, feeling confused. And it could be someone who just didn't respond to someone, or they didn't know what to say. But it is a person who often comes across as a little emotionally detached. It could be someone who's dealt with something here, but I'm not seeing that. I feel two single people. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we have somebody here. This could be another person, but I feel this is somebody kind, compassionate, someone who cares. See, investing, someone who cares. But it's definitely an energy of someone protecting their heart. So I do see we have a feminine energy here, protecting their heart a little bit. And I wonder if you're the person who initiated and it felt off to them. So it's about letting them initiate. This is someone emotionally mature here too. See, it's someone single, they're available, they've learned this. So obviously there's been a rejection or someone ignoring someone. Yeah, we have the Empress, someone mastering the energies of the Empress, which is kindness, compassion, often forgiveness, but it's often an energy of someone self-control, controlling their emotions. So beautiful. See, this is someone open to receive. So it's saying to just wait, expand your own horizons. Interesting. It's like you're both waiting for the other person to move, but they have to take the initiative. Let them take the initiative, because then you know they're confident about this choice. But yeah, crazy energy. This is the start of something new. Yeah, look at, there's love here, a choice. And some of you do have choices too. There could be somebody here coming back around you're not interested in. It's very possible. And you have another, there's possible you got somebody new. Some of you definitely something new. I do see some of you getting recognition, reward to do with your job and work, which is going to change everything and possibly expand your horizons financially. Because I do see choices, even with work, doing things that you love. But there is love coming in. I mean, this is an energy of making choices. Choosing wisely. Yeah, this is someone who knows. There's love here. I mean, it's the Queen of Cups makes, the feminine is making decisions based on love and their emotions, yet with the Empress, this is someone who has self-control. But it's both of you feeling confident that you can be happy and make each other happy. I mean, there's emotional fulfillment, both people being emotionally fulfilled. It's something worth waiting for some of you. Okay, you feel that. But if you have someone you've been waiting for and they come back around only to ghost you, ignore you, or they're detached, or they act like they don't care, they're not interested, that's where I feel some of you are drawing a line here, and you have another person coming in. It is somebody who's very happy, very positive, very high vibrational. There's an attraction between two high vibrational people. Yeah, see, putting in work, putting in effort, but it's about building. This person really wants to build, and I feel both of you. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you, some mutual energy that you have here is that you're both a bit working a lot, expanding your horizon, focusing a lot on work. I definitely wouldn't be, I mean, often that's that work, no play. But this is someone who's doing the same thing, you see. It's definitely a person who knows it's time for change. They're feeling drained. And someone here is also bored of what it is they're doing for work. So it's about manifesting some of you are manifesting a new job. It's about learning something, having the skills. Someone here could be burning the midnight oil, studying, learning, ready to manifest a new job. And I can see that happening. I do see someone getting recognition, a higher paid job, getting a job here, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Yeah, I do see social, friends of friends energy. I see some really good news coming in, talking to people, some kind of get-together, reunion, celebration. Yeah, there's something worth celebrating getting together. I feel working in a team setting, some of you too, working together. But there is these people. So this is why I feel some kind of get together, this is someone waiting for something specific here. The time, they're waiting for something here. Some kind of get together or gathering. But there is definitely lifestyle and structural changes. Somebody here, it's a habit. Like, I feel someone's kind of married to their job a bit here. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people. I mean, you're mirroring here. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, you can see someone burning the midnight oil. See soul searching, looking for clues. Someone's looking for clues. They're going within for answers. It's about someone choosing a new path, whether it be love or work or even both. Yeah, see, shining the light, getting clarity. See, someone's seeing things, something very clearly. That's why I feel like you're going to have an agreement with someone here. Like, I wouldn't be surprised some of you are negotiating something too. But I feel it's about being on the same page in agreement. Because it's like you both have something in common here. And I do see teaming up and working together on something with that Three of Pentacles. See two people working together, building each other up. And we may have had a person here who had the opposite with someone. Often you get people who aren't happy in relationships, so they just stay at work. People who are in relationships that are unhealthy or they're unhappy, they often just stay at work to avoid something. Yeah. But I don't feel that for a lot of people. I feel like definitely it's here. But I do feel it's about choosing a new path. See, it's a little test, trying something different, doing things differently. It's time for change. Somebody here needs to find more balance. See, balancing head and heart, finding more balance, finding time for their love life. Yeah, crazy. But let the person initiate. Let this masculine, they're very macho masculine, let them initiate, because then you know they're confident. They have faith in the decision that they've made. Okay? And any of you who have a person coming back around who keeps doing the same thing, they come back around and they ghost you, ignore you, or they just reject you. This is where I feel you may be leaving that behind, because there is change coming. And I do see change for the better. And I do see financial growth too. Two people working together as a team, building each other up, building something together. So there is beautiful change. And I do see balance, definitely a lot more balance. So it could be some of you too looking at your type, the type of people that are drawn to you, that you're attracting. It may be, and it could be this person too, like I say, trying something different. It could be where they feel something is off at first because you're different. Because the Hierophant here is telling me somebody here is conditioned, social conditioning, forming a habit, a certain type of person, and even things in their whole life. So they are aware they need to change because of the Wizard of Awareness. In fact, both of you. Yeah, and I do feel, like I say, trying something different. And what's so interesting, this is someone taking a step back, seeing things differently now, that you're very much the same. You complement each other. You're different, but yet you're very much the same. And you complement each other. So it's a good fit. So something just fits, you see? That's what all this is. And this is something I feel has been some of you going on for a while, but I do feel like there's an energy of beautiful, positive change, happiness and joy, the start of something new, a whole new path. Yeah, see, clearing out the confusion, illusion, the moon. See, this is two people who both want to reach out and talk, but a fear of being rejected. So it's telling you both to pay attention to your intuition, your inner knowing. It's like you both already know the answers you're seeking. You just know. Okay, so it's about preparing while you're waiting and being prepared emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it is you need to do. But let this masculine, this macho kind of energy, this very masculine person, let them take the lead. Yeah, interesting. This is a great reading for anybody who's been kind of struggling to connect, and somebody who keeps coming back around doing the same thing. And then they push you away, leaving you feeling confused. So if this is something that's happened a couple times with someone, okay, where they're unable to make a decision, they're in their head, this is where you make the decision. Because there is another person, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is all one person going through these motions, because we have an Empress manifesting. The Empress has just manifested, the feminine energy has just manifested the Queen of Cups, emotional control, self-control, and feeling confident in your power. That's what it's all about. But it's all about temperance, calm, self-control, patience, and compromise. Successful. You're going to have a successful compromise. And if you are negotiating with somebody for a higher paid job, it is going to be successful. But temper the need to be overpowering, over-controlling. So this is actually a really good reading for even work situations. Yeah, there's things that definitely need to be cleared up here. I mean, the moon. The moon is intuitive. It's about listening to your intuition, paying attention to the signs, the signals. Often it's somebody here, unnecessary worry. So it's about just, and I do see possible little revelations here too. But what I like the most, I love this deck because it gives it's a very deep deck. It's very, it's an extremely deep deck. It really just covers everything, but just listen to your intuition. If someone comes back around and you feel something is off, that they're just going to do the same thing they did before, it's about seeking out other opportunity here. And I do see something beautiful. This is perfect because recognition, reward. There's the seed being planted. There's the cup, the water that makes the seed grow. And this is two people coming together, building. So you both have skills. This is two people bringing something to the table. And it's not about being rich, but it's about kindness, compassion, caring. So it's an energy of somebody here, I feel, who probably never had somebody who really cares, possibly more concerned about what they can provide. So it's about two people providing here. This is a gorgeous energy. I mean, that Three of Pentacles right here is successful compromise. It's temperance. You know, it's about going down this path together, trying things different, doing things differently, but doing it together. So I feel like you're going to spend time with someone and go down this path and learn about each other. And I do think it's something that's going to keep building. So take care, and we'll see you soon.